Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot, and welcome back to Civilization 5. We're playing here with the Brave New World expansion here, and we are playing as Mr. Hiawatha here. And I'm just going to quickly show you guys the settings here. So, this is what we're doing. We're on Pangea. Oh, I actually forgot we're on Pangea here. I just knew that we were Hiawatha kicking the living piss out of people. And we're on Emperor difficulty. We're on a standard speed. So this has been and continues to be a bit of a test here. Kind of a test of just how good or how bad Hiawatha is as a civilization, and also we will be experimenting with various things, and as a result, sometimes things will go wrong. As a matter of fact, I lost let's see here. Yeah, I basically lost about 4 or 5 episodes worth of gameplay here a couple months back when I actually was going into this here. I was recording this initially. I've just picked it up recently again, and I took a look at the save, and I was like, oh shit. I'm at this turn, and I don't have anything past it. That's a real problem. So, anyway here, my apologies for that. That is why we are kind of starting off fresh, but on the bright side, you get to probably see some better play out of me because, well, spoiler if you haven't watched my Drinking with Deity series, I managed to win on Deity for the first time, so I'm picking up a few tricks here and there, so I'm hopefully better. Hopefully. Anyway, let's throw rocks at the Mongols. Here, have some delicious rocks. Have some more. Just a sec, we'll get our trebuchets set up. More rocks for you. Have some arrows. We have gifts. Gifts of sharp, pointy things. Sharp, pointy arrows. Crossbowmen up here, and you know what? You don't need those buffalo. We're just gonna pillage that. Gonna run those buffalo off a cliff or something incredibly racist. Which actually, yeah, I apologize if that's racist. It's actually a really clever way to kill a herd of buffalo because they're that fucking stupid. They'll just get whipped up into a frenzy. They're that fucking terrified. Run them off the cliff, and then you don't have to do any work. You just, go around, find the bottom of the cliff, and just start butchering them. Start butchering them, and they'll feed their entire tribe, or possibly several tribes, for months, if they have the technology to save it. If they've got the salt, they can cure it. You can have delicious buffalo for months. And I think I'm just going to shut up now. I have a feeling that I'm digging myself a hole. I sometimes do that. Anyway. Props to the native peoples for running the buffaloes off a cliff. Those who did it in the Midwest. Hiawatha probably never did such a thing. Hiawatha probably just lived in the forest and knew how to prevent scurvy by making some concoction involving birch bark. I believe you shave some birch bark off a tree, boil it, and then drink the mixture, and that'll give you some much-needed vitamin C. I learned that from Canadian History Moments. And, yeah, the Iroquois or Algonquin peoples, they probably should have just let the Jacques Cartier and his silly little explorers die. Although the French kind of left them alone for quite a while until Champlain came in with the voyageurs. Anyway, here, guys, I'm giving you a very disjointed history lesson which you probably don't understand. So, while I'm moving my guys around, a little bit of Canadian history here for you, as much as I can understand. Canadian history / kind of the area of the Iroquois. I think the Algonquin tribe was also in there. I'm not sure if Jacques Cartier got in contact with either the Iroquois or the Algonquin. I think the Iroquois were relatively hostile. I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, there were some guys who were like, hey guys on ships, you want to be friends? It's kind of how I think it went. But yeah, anyway, they one thing there, how the country of Canada actually got its name is because the French explorers were fucking stupid. So, as is many things in life, you can blame the French for being stupid. Oh yes. It's wonderful. You Americans will appreciate it. You people in France, I'm so sorry. Let's see here. Spread our religion, spread our religion. Let's actually try to spread our religion a bit more. Let's see if we can get it over to Iffy. Their profit here. We don't really need that right now. Oh, we can purchase units. Let's try purchasing crossbowmans. So anyway, here I was telling you guys about the how Canada got its name. So the name Canada comes from the I believe the Algonquin word for village. Don't hold me to that. It's some North American tribe that existed in, I think, existed around what is now modern day Quebec, like around between Quebec City and Montreal, around that area along the St. Lawrence. And they were pointing at their village according to the history moment, and it's like, come to Canada. And they were not that kind of Indian. They said, come to Canada. And oh geez, I wonder how many peoples I've offended at this point. Anyway, they say come to Canada, and they're like, oh, so that's the name of this country is Kanata, or Canada, as they pronounced it. And it's no, they're pointing at their village. So, in what the fuck? All right, we gotta go murder some barbarians. They took our profit. All right, so anyway, the in honor of that rather famous fuck up, there's actually a village, or not a village, an entire subdivision, not just a subdivision, basically a town, a very small town. Oh, who am I kidding? It's a ginormous, sprawling mess of overpriced houses. It's a suburb of Ottawa, the city that I live in. I live in the other suburb on the eastern side of it. But yeah, in the suburb on the western side, it's called Canada. It's spelled phonetically the way the native Canadians would have spelled Kanata as their village. And it's kind of named in honor of that fuck up. It's named as yeah, Kanata is a town. So yeah, that's my story. I actually wonder if Kanata is on here for the list of names here for the Iroquois here. Anywho, got our trebuchet all locked and loaded. And we will continue on this particular episode of well, I can't even blame it on being drinking with deity. Let's at this point we're probably gonna name this one why that's a terrible racist or something. But really I'm not. I just make funny words. Yeah, funny words. Let's see, this is Mancreach. It should probably buy the amphitheater. Let's get a university up there. And this guy will... Alright, so we're just making some more decisions here about what we want to do. And this guy's kind of trapped. I'm not really liking this here all that much. Although he's got the March promotion. Let's see if we can't maybe... No, we can't actually. Okay, well, we can do this. We can at least weaken them a fair bit. Okay. And let's strengthen that. Can't go in there and improve the silver because the Portuguese has taken that. Let's restart our trade route here. Okay, and let's switch turns here. And we lost our Lancashmit. We lost our pikemen, our mercenary pikes. So let's go ahead and kill that pikeman. Clean up that barbarian encampment. Probably want to heal some of these guys up. We'll probably stop our advance on the Mongol capital for now and just lick our wounds just a little bit. These guys around. Our trebuchet's in position. It's locked and loaded. This guy can shoot. This guy can heal. This guy can heal. Let's actually switch up the movement here. Can we move that guy up? Yes, we indeed can. All right. Roll over to next turn. Improve that, and we'll cycle through the turns here. Alrighty. So, on a somewhat related note to what I was talking about earlier, and making myself sound like a terrible racist in the process, I've actually got a cousin who is Native Canadian. I'm not sure which tribe she's from, though. She was adopted by, she was given up for adoption, then adopted by my aunt and uncle who were unable to have children. And she turned out great. She's awesome. At this exact moment, she is quite a bit more successful than I am. But, yeah, she's probably one of my favorite cousins. I just, unfortunately, do not know her background, apart from the fact that her family, her biological family, did have some more kids, and she's gone off to meet them in the past. I don't know which tribe they're from, though, and yeah. I should probably ask her at some point. I am kind of curious. She is awesome in and of her own right. That didn't make any sense. I'm just using big fucking words and trying to sound smart. Alright. She is awesome on her own without me knowing anything more about that, because she's my cousin and she's awesome. But, yeah, it's something I'm curious about. It's kind of a thing that a lot of us in Canada actually have a problem with, is we don't know enough about Native Canadians, because a lot of them are in really remote areas that, like, white people ain't ever gonna see. Like, white people, for the lack of a better word, there's very little color difference, actually, between, or at least in my opinion, in terms of actual physical differences, it looks like, and this probably once again is going to sound racist, but my cousin could actually potentially pass for another ethnicity. For example, she could possibly pass as... Actually, I'm not sure. I think she could pass as a white girl with a who came back from the south with a very big, with quite a bit of a tan, but maybe not. I don't know. That could also just be my thing of just like, I just see her as my cousin. So, once again, I'm going to just shut up now, because I feel like I am digging myself a hole to hell, and I'm trying to dig myself out, but all I'm doing is going further down. So anyway, let's focus on playing as the Iroquois with their Mohawk warriors here that kick some ass. And actually, let's build another one because they don't take any fucking iron, and that makes them boss. And we will just forget that I am a ignorant white person who is sounding a bit racist. Hopefully not. Not intending to. And we got back our great prophet. Very good. We'll send these pikemen as his escort this time. But we do want to get some stuff set up with him. Alright, our crossbowman's in pretty rough shape here. That's not good. These guys, on the other hand, can probably kick the living piss out of them. We got our trebuchet set up. Did, and we shot at them. Okay. Those guys are out of range. Pull these guys back a little bit, take those guys out. Attack those guys, bring those guys ashore. We'll heal those composite bowmen up. And there we go. And we will take that guy down. Alright, next turn. He is offering me a city, and a fairly decent one, too. I'm considering that, although it's going to prevent me from going to war with him for like 10 turns or so, and it's relatively undefended. And I can probably manage to take him out here. Here's the problem, though. That he's got some forces poised to attack me. I'm going to lose this archer. I think I'm going to lose this archer no matter what, actually. I don't have the firepower to take out that trebuchet this turn, I think. I don't think I do. Maybe, but I'm going to focus on this pikeman here because he is a thorn in my side. Get march set up on this guy. This guy, he doesn't have huge amounts of promotion, so I could probably stand to lose him. Or I wouldn't suffer. There wouldn't be too many tears if I lost him. This guy, on the other hand, is very important. Actually, we can pull him all the way back here. He's safe. Let's move our guy up by 1. Move this guy over here just for in case some crazy way they decide to screw with us. It's the river. Go over here and improve Grand River. Let's lock growth on Rabit. Maybe get a Pagonia and a monument stuff. University, courthouse, monument, you know, those sorts of things. The finer things in life. I wonder if there's anything beyond these mountains here. I feel like there will be. Come into the Renaissance, so that means I probably... Well, I suppose I have to take science as my next tech. Or rationalism, rather. Yeah, let's go for architecture. We might be able to get the porcelain tower. on this level of difficulty. Hell, I'm able to get it on deity sometimes, or yeah, whether I win or lose, I'm able to get it on deity sometimes, so. Hello? Hey, you're still here. Okay. Oh, we bring gifts of fiery arrows. And we are going to move that guy over. There's no point in moving him here. This guy back into friendly territory. This guy back into friendly territory as well. Heal. Let's be nice to Malka and heal elsewhere. Why is Mogadishu pissed at us? Let's check out Mogadishu. Oh, we're at war with them. Are we at war with If? We are. Is there any other city-states that hate us? No. Very good. This guy over here, let's move that guy up. Move this guy to be with the archers. And we'll move our artillery pieces up further. And our prophets decide to bugger off on his own. And my agents will go wherever the fuck they want because, reasons. Although you have a better army. Mongolia stole philosophy. Philosophy, eh? I believe philosophy is... Yeah! Wow! They can have it! Some more delicious hot chocolate. Get our archers, our composite bowmen. Banana. This guy's nearly dead. Move him back here. That guy up there tentatively. And I suppose we'll just bombard and kill that unit. And Menkreach, it's a decent place to build cargo ships. I mean, it's the most useless place to have a cargo ship trade route, but we can move those to other cities. Do that for free, indeed. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and grab a banana plantation.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Kind of seems like a bit of a shit deal. 2, 3, 4, 5. We should be able to get 25 from them.
Recusamos. Ireis considerar esta oferta.
Okay, well that works. It's just easier to trade them all at once, I think. I don't think there's any sort of negative impact there. There might be, though. Try to get more culture. Never have enough culture. Let's find out what the hell that city-state is. set those guys on alert for now. We don't have the necessary forces at our disposal to take Caricom quite yet. Gonna need to heal a lot of our archers there. And time has gone up. Alright, so we'll finish this particular turn, and then we will throw down a cut in the video. And Grand River, let's build you a castle. And this guy's healing, right? Alright. We're going to drop a cut here, and that will be it for this particular part of the video. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.